The power of agreement in sales, how to win over customers and build trust. Are you struggling to close sales and build relationships with your customers? If so, mastering the art of agreeability could be the key to your success. By actively listening, empathizing, and finding creative solutions to meet their needs, you can build stronger relationships, increase sales, and create a positive reputation in your industry. In this video, we'll cover the power of agreement, how to soften buyers and win over even the most skeptical customers, and effective strategies for earning trust. Join us as we explore the art of agreeability in sales and take your sales game to the next level. Mastering the art of agree with customers in sales. In the world of sales, one of the most critical skills a salesperson can possess is the ability to agree with customers. This doesn't mean blindly agreeing with everything a customer says or does, but rather, understanding their needs and concerns and finding a solution that works for both parties. When a customer feels like they are being heard and understood, they are more likely to trust the salesperson and be open to their recommendations. On the other hand, being confrontational or dismissive can quickly sour the relationship and make it challenging to close a deal. By mastering the art of agreeability, salespeople can build stronger relationships with customers, increase their sales, and create a positive reputation in their industry. This requires active listening, empathy, and a willingness to find creative solutions to meet customers' needs. Mastering the art of softening buyers in sales. In sales, it's not uncommon for a customer to set limitations, such as a time constraint, that may make it challenging to deliver your full presentation. However, as a salesperson, it's essential to approach these situations with a positive attitude and a willingness to work with the customer. One way to soften any buyer is to agree with their limitations, even if it may not seem ideal. Instead of spending time explaining why you can't do your presentation in the given time, agree that the time given is sufficient and dive right into your pitch. By starting the relationship with the agreement, you can build trust and come across as professional and easy to work with. By agreeing with their limitations, you can create a positive response and change in the buyer's attitude towards you. The buyer will see you as a professional who is willing to work with them, rather than someone who is argumentative or difficult. It's essential to show appreciation and understanding towards the customer, as it can go a long way in building a strong relationship. Mastering the art of softening buyers requires a positive attitude, a willingness to work with the customer's limitations, and an ability to deliver an effective pitch within a limited time frame. By adopting these strategies, you can become a successful salesperson who can win over even the most skeptical buyers. Let's say you are a salesperson at a car dealership and a potential buyer walks in, telling you they only have 30 minutes to spare. Instead of expressing your concern that 30 minutes is not enough time to go through all the features and benefits of your cars, you agree with the customer and start by asking a few questions to understand their needs and preferences. You can then suggest a few options that might be suitable for them within the time frame they have available. By showing that you understand and respect their time constraints, you're more likely to create a positive impression and build trust with the customer. This can help you move forward with the sales process and ultimately close the deal. Remember, customers appreciate when a salesperson listens and responds to their needs, rather than trying to force a sale or talking over them. The power of agreement, how to win over customers and diffuse conflicts. In sales, it's not always about being right or wrong. It's about making the customer feel safe and comfortable, even if you don't necessarily agree with them. The magic words that can instantly end an argument or win over a customer are, "You are right," and "I agree." When you agree with the customer's position, opinions, and complaints, you show them that you understand and empathize with them. The agreement is a powerful tool that can give you control in the sales process. When a customer feels heard and validated, they are more likely to be open to your ideas and solutions. By stepping into the customer's shoes and seeing things from their perspective, you can create a sense of trust and rapport that can lead to quicker decisions and happier customers. The power of agreement is a simple but effective tool that can help you win over customers, diffuse conflicts, and create more positive interactions in your personal and professional life. Let's say you work in customer service for an online retailer and a customer calls in to complain about a late delivery. Instead of immediately defending the company and telling the customer they're wrong, you could try agreeing with them. For example, you could say, "I understand how frustrating it is to not receive your package on time. I'm so sorry for the delay." By acknowledging the customer's frustration and agreeing with them that the situation is not ideal, you are showing empathy and working to diffuse the situation rather than escalate it. This approach can often lead to a quicker and more satisfactory resolution for the customer. Earning trust in sales. In today's world, customers are bombarded with scams and cons that make them skeptical of salespeople. This skepticism can create a barrier to establishing the trust that is critical to closing deals. As a salesperson, it's important to understand the buyer's lack of trust and address it head-on. The burden of distrust is not on the buyer but on the salesperson. One of the most effective ways to earn trust is to show, not tell. Rather than simply telling customers about the benefits of your product or service, demonstrate them in action. Use visuals, testimonials, and real-life examples to show the value of what you're selling. This approach allows the customer to see the benefits for themselves, which can increase their trust in you and your offering. Remember, every interaction with a customer is an opportunity to build trust. Always be honest and transparent, and be willing to show, not just tell, the benefits of your product or service. With persistence and dedication, you can earn the trust of your customers and achieve success in sales. Understanding the mind of the customer. In the world of sales, it's not about the product, it's about the people. To make sales, you need to understand the mind of the customer and what motivates them to take action. Blaming customers for low sales is not productive. Instead, salespeople must take responsibility for themselves, their prospects, and the entire sales process. One common issue that salespeople face is dealing with buyers who lack trust in either salespeople or their own decision-making abilities. It's crucial to understand why this distrust exists and to handle it effectively. When meeting a potential customer who seems wary, it's important to remember that this distrust is not personal and may stem from past experiences or other factors. By understanding the psychology behind sales, salespeople can take control of the sales process and increase their chances of success. Let's say you are a salesperson trying to sell a product to a potential customer. You've done your research and prepared a sales pitch, but when you approach the customer, they seem disinterested and unresponsive. If you assume that the customer is just not interested in your product and give up, you'll never make the sale. However, if you take the time to understand the customer's perspective and why they might be hesitant to buy, you have a better chance of making the sale. For example, you might discover that the customer has had a negative experience with a similar product in the past, and is therefore hesitant to invest in a similar product again. Or, the customer may have concerns about the price and need more information about the product's value. By understanding the customer's perspective and addressing their concerns, you can build trust and ultimately make the sale. This is a great example of how understanding the mind of the customer and assuming responsibility as a salesperson can lead to success. In conclusion, mastering the art of agreeability is a critical skill that can help salespeople build stronger relationships, increase sales, and create a positive reputation in their industry. By actively listening, empathizing, finding creative solutions to meet customers' needs, and showing appreciation and understanding toward them, salespeople can win over even the most skeptical buyers. Additionally, by diffusing conflicts and earning the trust of customers through actions rather than words, salespeople can establish a strong foundation for successful relationships. Remember, the power of agreement is a simple but effective tool that can help you win over customers, diffuse conflicts, and create more positive interactions in your personal and professional life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider subscribing to our channel for more great content. Also, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment letting us know what kind of video you'd like to see next. Sharing the video with your friends and loved ones would also be greatly appreciated. Thank you.